European Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to the beginning of Grade 10 Biology. In our first unit, we will study biotechnology. We will define the term biotechnology and discuss its significance. We will talk about how biotechnology affects us and where it fits into the study of biology. We will look at a few traditional and modern forms of biotechnology as well. I hope you are as excited as I am to begin this study. Are you ready to begin, students? Before we define the term biotechnology together, please take a few minutes to consider what this term means. Write down your ideas on a piece of notebook paper.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, students. I am sure you had a lot of great ideas. Based on what we discovered in our grade 9 course, We learned that biology is the study of living organisms. Biotechnology is the use of microorganisms to make things that people want, often involving industrial production. Biotechnology is based on microbiology, which is the study of microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, and Protoctista. These organisms are usually too small to be seen without a microscope. Students, can you think of some common application for biotechnology that you see daily? Make a list of these applications and then share your list with a partner.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Hello again, everyone. Applications of biotechnology have always been important in our lives in some aspect or another. There are very traditional applications of biotechnology and also modern applications. Some applications involve making and preserving food and alcoholic drinks. For example, brewing beer, making wines, bread, cheese, and yogurt are very traditional uses of biotechnology. Some modern examples include genetic engineering used to alter crops and animals. Also, modern applications produce new medicines and provide new energy sources. Biotechnology has had a significant effect in helping people improve their lives and control their resources. Biotechnology is developed with microorganisms. Some microorganisms cause disease, while others are incredibly useful. With the increased use of new technologies and methods such as genetic engineering, microorganisms are becoming more beneficial to humans. Developing new applications of biotechnology is a fast-growing industry. Many people think of it as a new industry, but it has been around for many years. People have used microorganisms to make food and drink as far back in history as can be remembered. In Ethiopia, biotechnology is used in our everyday lives. Bacteria are used to manufacture irgo and aib. Yeast is used to make traditional Ethiopian fermented food, such as injera. Bacteria are also used to produce alcoholic drinks like te'edge and te'ela. We mentioned that biotechnology relies on the use of 4 main microorganisms. We are going to review the definitions of the microorganisms and talk about how they are useful in microbiology. Bacteria and Protoctista are unicellular organisms that are smaller than the smallest plant and animal cells. Viruses are submicroscopic infectious agents that are unable to grow or reproduce outside a host cell. They are even smaller than bacteria. Viruses do not carry out the normal functions of living things. Fungi are simple organisms that are often microscopic. They cannot photosynthesize, and they feed as parasites or saprophytes. Molds and yeasts are both fungi. Yeasts are single-celled organisms, while molds are made of thin, thread-like structures called hyphae. Bacteria and fungi are the most common microorganisms that are used in biotechnology. Viruses have not been as commonly used, but are becoming more important as advances in genetic engineering increase. In ideal conditions, bacteria can reproduce quickly, which means that they can be very efficient to use. For our final activity, students, we will review some of the terms we learned in our lesson today. Please match the following terms in the left column with the correct definition in the right column.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, everyone. I am sure you had no problem correctly identifying the definitions for each term. Let us review the answers. The correct definition of microbiology would be C, the study of microorganisms and their effects on humans. Biotechnology would be defined by D, the use of microorganisms to make things that people want, often involving industrial production. The definition for fungi would be E, simple organisms that cannot photosynthesize and feed as parasites. The correct definition for bacteria would be A, unicellular microorganisms. The correct answer for viruses would be B, submicroscopic infectious agents that are unable to grow or reproduce outside a host cell. I hope you were able to answer these correctly. Please make sure to keep these definitions handy throughout our studies in this unit. We will be referring back to them often. This brings us to the end of our lesson. Today, we began our unit on biotechnology. We defined the term biotechnology and discussed its significance in both traditional and modern applications. Until next time, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.